Lucas wins!
Oh, a big crash!
Welcome to the next race of Lom1138 Cup. It's not Silverstone, I forgot to change the intro. Yep, I'm cool. Yeah, it is Montreal, we're at Canada, not in Great Britain. Let's change to the track really quick. Ignore that, I forgot to run the intro, I think. So it showed Silverstone. Well... okay, second start. It's really close. It says in 3 seconds. If it is, well, Hubert just needs... Wait, his car is ghosting in the pits. Yep, we have another countdown. And we got time to invite Hubert. Oh, I don't want to block him, I want to invite him. Okay. Press F2. Wait, I can enable my controller on. Hubert Pavlikovsky has joined. And we got the first car driving up. Hello. Oh, I muted you. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Yep. Okay, and again, after a long time with me in the commentary box is Szandor Czirjak from AZcom.
Yes, hello. I'm just trying to find the invite button. I mean the join button. There we go.
It's lagging a bit. I hope it's not my fault. Anyways. And there he is. Szandor Czirjak. Press F2 this time.
Yeah, this time I press F2. Oh, Dominic gone.
If you don't remember, last time he joined later into the lobby. He accidentally pressed enter and got put into a car in the race then.
Yeah, that happened at Singapore, and then it happened the next race with Nino as well.
Dominic just got kicked. I re-invited him. We got new drivers again. It is Yusuf Hussain, who is in game YXSF because he's playing on console. And Vernix, who is known as Vernix. He doesn't want to publish his real name, apparently, and he invalidated his lap instantly. And that's what I call unlucky. And Renishki Balash, for his last race probably.
Ahead and... Oh, hold on.
Oh my god, it's really lagging. It's heavily lagging, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is my fault. So I did restart my PC before the race, so it shouldn't be lagging. Oh my god, it lagged so hard I just tabbed out and... Well, I'm still not pausing and we need another invite. Okay, this took way too long. Nickman, invite. Bill and Darkson setting the first lap here, 111.2. And Lucas Darkson beating it with a 1:11.1. Said Afalassi and Branchki Balash slotted themselves in behind. And Dominic Kuchen is in the pits. Rio Montano is on an invalid lap, so we can skip him. We got Vernix.
There we go.
Doing a lap. And... oh, long roughing there. Out of the third gear. Bro, these legs are massive. I'm gonna try fixing them. So... you get a little pause screen now. Just closing lots of stuff here.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Track map. Not as complex as tgis ones, but just the simple ones from in-game. 14 corners, 3DR zones. Yep.
It's a thing.
Will we see Bravery into turn 13 today? We'll have to find out.
And we get invalid laps on Vernix and cutting this fast corner there. The fast chicane where Vettel did a Vettel. And through the chicane of Wall of Champions goes Luke Toynison to set his first lap. It's 1:10.6.
Fairly a bit faster than Lucas.
A bit.
Welcome back to Lucas is probably seating right now because he practiced too much for this race. Yuri Pawlikowski goes second, by the way, meanwhile. 1:10.8.
Oh, Lupa Pawlikowski is good.
Oh, he's good! Oh my god! I wonder if he came third in season 1.
The transition was clean, but not the corner from Vadu. And it's already invalid from the chicane.
Before he's even started his lap, so let's watch Yusuf here. What's his name again? Yusuf Alai or something? I think it was.
Yeah, Yusuf Hussain.
Yusuf Hussain, yeah.
Like the invader. Saeed disconnected.
This gets good lineage there through the corners, I must say.
Hussain.
Yusuf Hussain.
Purple sector 2, so he got 2 purple sectors already. Missing the apex there a bit.
Could be because it's his first lap, but hey, you never know, he could actually be fast.
Yeah, but purple sector.
Wait and see until he gets... yeah, well, it says that on your first hot lap for anyone.
It's the one of the last hot laps of anyone.
Corner,
oh, and
validate. Doesn't go very wide on the exit. As he crosses the line, cuts it short. And he goes second, so he that might have indeed been 2 purple sectors.
Yeah, the track map showed.
Considering he missed the apex, there's a good chance.
Yeah. So Yusuf Hussain, fast driver. Okay, it seems like.
That's one
remember,
way to assert yourself into a league. That's for sure. So he's not on the lap, yeah, he's conserving. Milan Derksen. He appears to be on the lap.
And Dominic Kuchen, only P10.
P10. And Nikos Afiadis is on the lap as well, but he's behind Milan on the track.
And Milan Derksen sets a purple sector 1, so if he doesn't fudge it up, then he's going to be fast. Good chicane there, as we see him on the wing cam, on my screen at least.
Yeah, I've just got on board.
Coming into the chicane, hairpin, sorry. Good one there. Hitting the curb, and it's another purple sector for him. Only a slight improvement, while his brother Lucas Derksen is pulling out another purple sector.
Here comes Milan Derksen, final corner. Don't validate her lap here. Goes a bit deep on the entry, but he manages to salvage a good line from it. Doesn't quite get the exit speed he would have wanted, and across the line he goes second at 1:10.7. So again, doesn't get to improve past Luke Townison, but it is something.
Yeah.
Nikos Afiadis has just gone 10th, 1:12.1.
And Lucas Derksen's lap is invalid. He had a good
Hey.
one. He went off good. And Ole Feldman, we didn't talk about him at any time today.
Hubert Pawlikowski, what's he doing? He seems to be gearing up for a new lap. Yes, he is. Behind him, Rio Montano. No time yet. He's about to cut the timing beam for the first lap. And he goes 6th, so right behind his teammate. Only 34 thousandths of a second split the two teammates there. Let's watch Ole Feldman here. Unless Pim was the one in front of him. Let's watch Pim Groenewegen then instead. Through those final corners. Slam that ERS button onto the line.
Feldman got a good one.
7th. Ole Feldman, 9th, goes to 7th.
So let's just say
A pretty close gap there in the middle as well.
So top 8 is pretty close.
Top 8's all within a second.
Hubert Pawlikowski. I think he's doing a lap. Oh no, he isn't. Invalid. I'm looking. Lucas Derksen is on a quick lap. He has a. Oh, he's in the pits. Oh yeah, okay, this was outdated telemetry. And Vernex just set a pretty good one. Woo!
Oh, I was about to say, I just watched Vernex spin and hit the wall.
Yeah.
Right as you said that.
Yep.
He doesn't even have any damage, so good on him. He just dive back into the pits,
Pawlikowski
get a
starting a lap.
new tires, new lap. Yeah, unless he conserves now, but I highly doubt you'd do that. Okay, look at that rudder there, gets very far out of the way. Drives himself completely onto the grass to get out of the way, but hey, if it works, it works.
And Pawlikowski invalid again.
Aye.
And Yusuf Hussain, P3 again. So I don't know. Lepidatu Radu might set his first lap now.
Oh, that was a very bad line through that chicane.
And he doesn't. Goes into the pits again. Dominic Kuchen.
I see a purple sector too, despite the mistake though.
Who?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was looking at, what the heck? I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at Benetsky Balish and I just saw him get a purple middle sector for some reason on the map.
Doesn't say for me.
Yeah, I'm a bit messed up there. Oh, there we go. That's a good improvement on his previous best.
Sadly not in positions, but
yeah, you definitely don't really have to drive around to game. Oh, he's invalidated at the final chicane. Will he still have a valid lap? No, his next lap's invalid as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and he would have improved by 4/10.
That's really
had he not invalidated.
Yeah, that's really annoying on this chicane. If you're invalidated, also your next lap is invalidated. Oh, and Kuchen was off track there. At the corner he just went past, but didn't get an invalidation. Getting a pretty good one. Bro, these lags are so annoying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm also getting these weird small lags, but let's see who's
I have one idea.
Dominic.
Let's try
Yes,
this.
Dominic Kuchen. He's coming towards the line. Oh, well, I
He
don't know
improved
if I
his
even
time,
saw an
but
improvement there. It was
not his
interesting to
position.
see. It's a bit strange to see his performance in Singapore compared to this. And, well, other tracks such as Austria and stuff, where he was, like, very good, especially in quali, and then, well, now suddenly it seems to be gone here for the time being.
Yeah, Canada's a track he's not really good at. Nikos Alfiedis, we didn't mention him much. 112.1, he's set. But I think his real lap is coming now. It looks like. Meow.
Vernex, invalid lap, but he is gearing up to start a new one. He hasn't invalidated the final corner at least.
Yeah.
There we go, he starts that new lap.
And Nikos Lafiadis is improving a lot. 5/10 better than his previous lap. Only in Sector 1 already. So, if his improvement is exponential, he would get pole position. Taking a very wide line through
I think he just
entry of...
I think he just took the wall to point him in the right direction there.
Yep.
I mean, I don't blame him. That's my strategy for being fast at Baku. I just use the wall to point my car in the right direction. But the walls are ever so slightly further at this track. There you go, towards the line. Only 10th, despite the improvement then.
Yep. His improvement came from Sector 1. He was actually slower in his last sector than his previous best. And only 0.007 of seconds better in his second sector. Compared to the personal best, Hussein. I don't know how old his recent telemetry is. Lucas Starkson gearing up for a lap. So look when he is enabling his ERS.
He started the lap. So Luke Teunissen, Lucas Derksen, right behind each other, starting a new lap.
I think Derksen's not enabling his ERS. He isn't. He is also going really slow there, so...
The final corner.
Who? Okay.
Vernex, I think he must have started a new lap now, because he's at 80% no, 85 ERS, so he must have just saved it a little so he could do another lap now.
Okay, and Luke Teunissen, current pole setter is Luke Teunissen, trying to improve it.
He is going to be the first one to cross the line, so just gonna have to focus on him now.
And 2 minutes 30 left in this session, as you can see in the top left
Very
of
nice
the
line
screen.
there.
Yep.
He comes towards the hairpin.
Purple sector 2 for Luke Teunissen.
I see a purple middle sector there. Lucas Derksen. Slowing down.
There is the Haas of Radu, I think. Here, Radu.
Interesting. Lucas Derksen slowed down on this lap. Must be gearing up to do another one. Absolutely flies it through the final chicane, Luke Teunissen. When he comes across the line, this is going to be an improvement.
110.3.
110.3.
What a lap.
Elon Derksen's only now leaving the pit, so he's very late, but it is possible. It is Canada. It's only a 1 minute 10 lap, so leaving the pits with 1 minute 45 or so to go. Very possible.
Lucas Derksen's starting to fly now.
Vernex has just finished his lap. Oh!
It's invalid!
Oh! Yeah, there was absolute chaos down at turn 2.
And Lucas, you have to speed up, you don't have much time.
I think it was Lepidata Radu spun on the final corner, and the other Haas is standing at the barriers at turn 3.
Yusuf Hussain on a slow lap as his ERS is turned off. But he's using DRS, so he's hurrying up to start it. Hubert Pavlikovsky going slow. Okay, bye.
We had Nikos Alfiadis at turn 2 going a bit wide to let people through, and then Vernex was stuck behind someone. I don't exactly know who it was anymore, and then the person he was stuck behind with went a bit too wide.
And Vernex went to the
inside, and then they just kind of accordioned into each other.
Mr. Bandit Cam kinda getting held up here by Vernex and Lucas Derksen. Guys, make space! Oh, this wasn't good by Vernex. I think this will get a report. Dominic Kuchen retires. And he goes past his teammate, who didn't make way pretty good.
Lucas is going into the pit, so he's settling for 6th.
Oh, he retired.
And guess what? It's 7th now, because Rio Montano's gone up to 5th.
Yep.
So Slipstream has worked.
And Vernex,
a good qualifying for him then.
A lap he can use now.
That's highly doubt. Oh, Vernex has only just managed to cross the timing beam before this session has ended. Good on him.
Where's Milan Derksen?
As this time as possible.
Milan Derksen also coming around pretty soon.
No, oh, Vernix almost goes around again at that chicane, and almost does it again. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, and he goes straight into the back of... Who was that?
Balash, I think.
No, it was not Balash, it was Yusuf.
No, it was Balash. So, Yusuf went to the back... No, Vernix went to the back of Balash, I think. Or?
I don't know what's going on here.
Luckily, I have a marker tool on my stream deck, so I can mark... Yeah, it was Yusuf. Yusuf is just rolling on the side of the track. Anyways,
Yusuf, yeah.
Rio want to know, is he doing anything again? Nope. Nothing
Rio's
special.
already finished.
And Nikos Alfiades also going slow, just crossing the finish line.
Well, Vernix Balash, he's still gonna finish the lap. And he does improve. He does improve, so he couldn't have been the one that got hit, because he improved.
Yep.
And the person who Vernix hit was standing nearly still.
And Yusuf...
And as we wait for Yusuf to enter the pits, that's it. So, Luke Teunissen, pole position. Milan Derksen, again on the front row. Yusuf second row on debut.
I just got the chase cam of Prim Groenewegen. For some reason. Interesting. Okay, and... Oh, Yusuf got 5 positions for the incident.
Yeah, I mean...
That's unfair,
sure.
to be honest.
Not sure what can be done about that, to be honest.
We got 2 DNFs and a grid penalty. That's really unfortunate, so you cannot really do anything about it. Except maybe removing time from the race.
Yeah, but then again, if it's a grid penalty, then the time you technically lose with it is like 2 seconds or something. It can cost you a lot more time because you have to overtake people, but that's never guaranteed.
Drivers are chatting in the Discord chat over multiple incidents. Okay. And we are here. Still a dry track. There's no Ferrari in this race today.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. The 2 Ferraris were
And
the 2 that were definitely some of the least active ones so far. Interesting that Rafa indeed hasn't been here for a while, but yeah, now he's definitely out of that championship.
yep. A view down the pit lane shows us some posing pit crew inside each other.
As usual. A very usual thing to see here
I
now.
wonder when they fix that bug. Never.
They won't.
Okay, Formation Lab. Let's see if my OBS is crashing. I'm gonna just save my recording.
And there we go. Lights are out, and don't forget for the formation lap.
Yep.
Let's look at the tires. Everyone's on hards apart from Ole Veldman and Nikos Alfiades. So interesting strategies here today. Normally we see most of the grid on mediums to start. It could be that they know something that we don't about the weather.
Yep. Can I... Wait, yeah. Tire! Okay. Lots of hards. And only 2 mediums, so... Indeed, interesting one. That so many people are doing that. I didn't prepare any graphics for this stream, actually. And Luke Teunissen now has a big advantage against Lucas Derksen. Because Derksen is only in P8, when Teunissen is in P1, and Derksen is leading the championship by 8 points, I think. So, no, more, 9 points or something like that. So, Derksen would have to be second, I think, second or third to still take the championship lead. Or hold it.
I just stare at the standings, try to figure that one out. Lucas is currently ahead. I don't know what Lucas means with that he's able to get the championship here, because that's in no way true.
Yep.
He'd have to be more than 50 points ahead by the end of this race, and he is under 26 ahead, which means that it's mathematically impossible for him to seal the championship at this race.
12. Okay, and we're seeing the lights kinda. So let's switch through this camera. So we
I'm
do
gonna
see
have
them.
to take my leaderboard away for a second. Vernex has gone too far, but luckily no people have been kicked out of the lobby.
Yep.
There come the lights. 5 red lights in Canada. They're out. Wait those few seconds and we're on the way a bit quicker than normal, luckily. That's a good start from Milan Derksen. He's already challenging for the lead. We have Jure Pawlikowski trying to go past Pim Groenewegen, but Milan Derksen takes the lead. Jure Pawlikowski dives down the inside of Pim Groenewegen and takes that position, and Lucas Derksen's already up to 5th. Ryu's lost a few places, and Levitate Radu is fighting with people, but it appears he's gone round with his teammate! And they've taken they've taken Rio Montano with them. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there we go, there was an incident, and if I'm correct, Nikos Alfiadis is missing his front wing, as I can see. Yes.
Lucas Derksen already on the back of Pim Groenewegen. We see the suggested pit strategy by the game in the bottom of the screen, a hard tire until lap 20. And then onto the mediums, but we don't know if rain is coming.
Small little tap from Luke Tennyson on the back of Milan Derksen, who gets way earlier rotation to the corner exit there. That's gonna help him for sure.
Yeah. And because the lobby settings are set to approximate of the weathers, I cannot see the forecast of the rain. And Yusuf Hussain just got past
and
Lucas
Lucas already picked up a 3-second penalty after less than a lap.
Oh, yep. Milan Derksen.
He takes the lead though. But Milan tries to fight back, he's on the inside of turn 2. Vernex gets a 3-second penalty. Welcome to Canada, ladies and gentlemen. Track exceeding penalty paradise. They're still side by side, but Milan Derksen finally wins out coming out of that chicane. Amazing.
Yep. Oh, and Toynison has struggled with those track limits here. He
exactly,
cut the
when
corner
did Yusuf
again.
get ahead of Lucas Derksen here exactly? I didn't really see. But yeah, Yusuf recovering really well from his penalty. Lucas, who started 7th, is now 6th. He didn't really have that amazing start. We're overshadowed by Yusuf now, who's gone from 9th to 5th.
Oh, Junison disconnected. Let's do this invite.
And yeah.
Oh, he had a hidden disconnect. Oh. Oh.
A what?
He had a hidden disconnect. It shows he's still in the lobby, but he isn't.
Aye. Never good. Oh, I have missed something. Luke Tennyson's dropping time. Oh, Luke Tennyson's disconnected somehow.
Yeah. He had a hidden disconnect. That's a glitch where it looks like you're still racing and everyone else is disconnecting, but it's actually you.
Ooh, almost contact there, but yeah, this is gonna cost Luke Tennyson massive time as he's already dropped down to 7th place. Rio Montano, strangely enough, with the fastest lap then. Could be because he's the only one in clear air right now. Yeah, and again, the AI are doing that thing where people can obviously drive through them because they're a ghost, and then the AI decides to be super extremely overcautious when someone's doing that.
Yep.
And that's what costs you the most time.
Lucas Derksen is actually the closest man to the front. Or to the back of his driver ahead. Right now, chasing Vernex. Down into the hairpin. Oh, and Vernex spins into him.
Vernex.
And Lucas Derksen doesn't gain any position there.
Gets away with it. And, well, you gotta be honest, you can't blame him for that one.
Yep. Well, Vernex, who's slowly spun out.
Vernex was definitely what I saw in quali, very known so far for losing the back, going through corners, and, well, right as I say that, I commentators curse him into... Oh, that's a reset to track. And I caught that one on the stream.
Poppy?
But yeah, unfortunately, he's a bit prone to spinning on corner apexes. Hey, there you go. He has to go off at turn 2 to avoid spinning again. So clearly his setup is not really working. Either he's cooking his tires or something else is wrong with his aero. He keeps having to do these micro corrections to stop himself from slamming straight into a wall. Oh, and Lucas Derksen's gone round!
Oh,
How on earth did he go round all the way over there?
crazy races here right now. And,
Yeah, crazy. And, oh, a bit of a semi-switch. Oh, interesting strategy. You just saw Lucas lifting off there. I know why he's doing that. Oh, that was a bit touch and go from Lucas. Ole Feldman up to 4th place. Where on earth did he come from?
good question.
There comes Lucas Derksen. He's going to try to take 9th place from Dominic Kuchen, and it's a fairly straightforward overtake with DRS.
Yep.
This final corner. I see a lot of people struggling to take those curbs right at the final corner, especially the one on the right on the entry to the chicane, which actually the track limits are a lot less harsh on than people think.
Yes.
And instead, people end up running wide, and that second curb is not so friendly.
Look,
Mainly
Turnfield's AI
because that's
is...
where you
he's
can
6th
do
for
the
some
most
reason.
on it.
Oh, he
Oh.
joined again. Okay, he
Lucas
joined again.
back,
He's
but,
there.
I mean, he is in 6th, but he has lost a lot of time. You know you've lost a lot of time when you're being chased down by Said. Yeah, unless you're in Austria. Then Said's probably just cutting enough corners to be close to you.
Bernisson's...
You were Palakovsky! Milan Derksen! Off! And Yusuf off! Oh, goodness me, what the on earth is going on here? Hubert Pawlikowski takes the lead. Ole Veldman's down 2nd. Milan Derksen's recovered at the hairpin in 3rd. Pim Groenewegen is in 4th. Luke has just gone past Yusuf, who's still recovering, but... Oh, he might still get past him, because Luke didn't have any DRS. Oh, you're going to go side by side into that final chicane. That's a brave one to do! And it doesn't work out. Luke gets a penalty. Yusuf takes the escape road. So
Probably
Yusuf
wanting
comes
to
off
for him,
better.
and Said Lavalati is now coming from behind. Is he trying to dive? No, he's not. He just peeked
Said,
out.
does the sensible thing. Doesn't make any crazy moves.
And both houses in the back are battling. Lepedatu Radu is now past Nickman, aka Nikos Alfredis. And oh, I switched some keys
So I
here.
don't know what on earth happened there, but look at this, the medium strategy. It looks to be working. I see. You think Ola's holding back a little here to get... Yeah, he's definitely holding back a little. He's taking a bad line through that corner on purpose just to
Get
not
the
be ahead of
DRS.
him by the time they get to the hairpin, and then now he's going to get DRS. And being on mediums...
Yeah, the measure point for DRS in this corner is already
It is before
at
the
the
corner. It's
exit
like
of-
way before the second sector split.
yeah, at the exit of yeah, the chicane. If you look on the in-game map, you can see like a green point. That's the
There it is.
measure point.
The green triple layered point. Now remember, if I remember correctly, the 3rd detection point for the DRS zone on the main straight, that is in the same position as the speed trap, which is indicated with a yellow 3-layered dot.
And
Yusuf,
Yusuf's sign is
114 flat,
quick. Oh yeah, flat.
and right on the back of Luke Teunissen. I was just trying to keep track of all the many battles that are happening here. I'm keeping my fingers on the 6 and 2 keys at the moment.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to assume this is not going to be a fight yet. Now what I see here is that Hubert Pawlikowski has a lot more ERS than Ole Veldman. That's what's keeping him from getting through so easily. Try it into the hairpin here. What's Yusuf gonna do? Nothing just yet. We'll try to get a little bit of a switch back on at the hairpin. Yes, he is. Tries to get the better exit. And again, he's just draining his battery below 5% now, and that's just not gonna work.
And Olaf Feldman is peeking for Hubert Pawlikowski's position.
You can see here. Oh, he's gonna go down the inside of the final chicane. Luke Teunissen has seen where that one ended before. But this time it goes well. And they're side by side again coming down the main straight. Neither of them has DRS somehow. They must have been perfectly side by side going into the final corner.
Oh, we got a safety car.
Yeah, I was about to say, Vernex is out. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Yusuf was super close to just driving straight into the safety car, which suddenly just dove out of the pits there.
Yeah. Oh my god, my
Vernex is
voice.
out, and it looked to have been at the hairpin. I didn't really change the camera to a car close to him to check, but...
Yep.
Want to know. Now, let's see. What will we get? What will anyone do? We have people going into the pits. Dominic Kuchen's gone into mediums.
Now I got some time to try and check the thumbnail AZcom has.
Lebanon Radu's gone on to 2-lap-old hards. I don't exactly know what the motivation behind that one is. Nikos Afiadas goes on to fresh mediums. So let's see what the rest of the grid does. Oh, Luke Turner said drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car.
Eventful.
Not the best idea. It's very eventful, very turbulent, especially for Luke Tennyson. Oh, I think I just saw Ola Feldman doing a little bit of a dummy going into the pit lane. Made it look like he wasn't pitting, then suddenly swung left and pitted anyway.
Our tires.
It could have been a sensible thing there.
Okay, now that's what I call a thumbnail. It's pancakes. With, I think, whatever the thing is you put onto pancakes coming out of a tree.
Oh, hold on, give me a second.
Why is this thing live? What? No. Okay, no, it looked like it is live, okay. I was already confused. Okay. Yeah, and we're just waiting. Hubert Paprikowski is now leading for some reason.
Okay, good that doesn't happen anywhere. There's interesting stuff happening. Anyways, looking for another lap. Obviously, there's still drivers halfway down the track. Someone gets a penalty for too many warnings under a safety car. Nice.
And safety car isn't coming in this lap, I think. We don't know it yet.
People are too far away for that. But you never know. It could always just go, ha! Goodbye, not happening.
Yeah. Yep, and our partners, you are watching tcast right now. There is the stream today on EBN Sports, but there is one on AZcom. And thank you for Beta Cloud being a partner too. You are seeing their logos all over the track here right now. Yep, and safety car is not coming in this lap. Okay, little update on the situation right now.
That second intermediate line again.
Yep, and Hubert Pawlikowski is leading the race behind Milan Dirksen, not Lucas. Then it's Pim Granavigan and Luke Turnison, who has 6 seconds of penalties, but is saying the AI gave it to him. And
even though he got the first 3 seconds on the first lap, I clearly remember. So I'm not fully sure if that was
AI.
AI him.
And look, and he also got a drive-through, which he also blames on the game. We will see after the race.
I mean, yeah, again, if that's what recording is so important for. If you don't have the footage to prove that some dumb stuff like this is happening, then yeah, well, we can't.
Oh, and there is a little, yeah.
Safety car in this lap.
Yeah, also, and they just outbrake themselves in the back.
Tires warmed up. So remember, top 6 is on their original starting tires on the hards. Ole Feldman's then on 2-lap-old hards, and then we have 3 on mediums, including Lucas Derksen. And Lepataturado on hards, and then 2 on mediums again. So it's gonna be an interesting one. Here we go. Oh, we might get a Mugello effect here if we're not careful. Because there was people at the back that were almost going. Yep, I already knew Jure Pawlikowski's gonna leave this one as late as possible, and there's contact, and oh my goodness, Seidar Velasi's gone straight into the air there for me.
Yep, for me too.
3-car collision. Luke Turnison is in the pits.
And Lucas
Seidar Velasi was involved. Ole Feldman was involved, I think, and I think Yusuf was the other involved party, yes.
Oh, Turnison got new tires.
Yes.
I think Turnison forgot that you have to do a lap.
You have to, yeah, you can't serve it on the lap that it comes in. You'll have to pray for a new safety car then. Which, you know, I almost thought we were going to get, but unfortunately the incident happened before the green flag had technically even been out. Oh, Branch Kubalas, he's gone round. Doesn't have damage as far as I can see, so... Oh, he's good at saving himself from damage at least. Lucas Derksen already up to 4th. But that was to be expected with all the chaos in front.
Okay, I can show the times again, I think. Now it's settled.
Oh, here comes Rio Montanel past Dominic Kuchen.
Oh yeah, Dominic is in top 6.
He was a P4 until he got passed by both Aston Martins. Oh, oh yeah, I was about to say something must have happened, but it was people pitting.
And Lucas Derksen going past Pim Granavigan. Oh, and Montanel touching the back of Pim. Flagging again. I'm really sorry. Oh, Rio Montanel again.
Super close. He wants to get through, but look at the exit Pim got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I were Ryu, I wouldn't be using so much DRS.
Yes. Better wait until DRS is enabled.
DRS will be enabled if as they cross the starting line here.
Oh, that was close to track limits. No, DRS, yeah, now
there we go. Enabled.
And let's have a look at the penalties. Turnison still has to serve his drive-through, which he is doing now. And, yeah, there are a lot of penalties in the back, so Yusuf Hussein, if he catches them until the end of the race, which is still half left.
Oh, so much of a better exit for Ryu, technically.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, had to back off a little. I was about to say, is he going to go for a dive there? That's only cost his own line there, to be honest. Through the hairpin. Again, the whole grid here is pretty close to each other. Oh, Ryu, don't spam your ERS here. Not a good... Yeah, you know what? Questions have to be asked here. How is Ryu at this low ERS levels?
Yeah, good one. Good question.
How did he even get here to begin with? Oh, and Yusuf has done a thing.
He
Oh,
spun.
he's lost a part of his throttling as well.
Yeah, and Lucas
Oh dear,
burnout. Anyways,
yeah, well that's not gonna go well for him.
wonder if he's still continuing his race. And we want to know.
Oh, nope. The answer is no.
I think I just saw him turning to the right before I switched cameras. I think this was a retirement on purpose.
I've just switched onto Uberts. Ah,
I
damn it!
took-
Why are the cars so gone so quickly, man? I was trying to get a look of where exactly his car was. But yeah, well, again, then we'll do the following simple thing. We'll check what you saw, and well, again, there's allegations now that he crashed on purpose, and he's gonna have to prove that he didn't do it. But again, guilty until proven innocent.
Yep.
Your Paldakowski pits. Lucas Derksen stays out. It's, well, at least it's a blessing for Luke Townsend, who doesn't have to be so far back now. But the bad thing is, I don't think he's. Oh yeah, he has served his drive-through now. He's lucky he served his drive-through, because if he tried it one lap later, he would have ended up with this.
Definitely. Now that's interesting.
So now we're at opposite situation to the beginning of the race. Now basically everyone's on mediums.
Yeah. I just typed on my phone into the Stewart's findings channel, incidents to be done, and my phone already said, yeah, do you want to insert some check marks? Because I always do. And Lucas Darkson's leading for some reason.
He stayed out. People
yeah,
in front of
okay.
him pitted.
Oh, and now the telemetry is giving me a forecast for rain, and it's 16%, so there is a slight chance, but it won't be raining, I think.
But it's not zero.
Usually when it is dry all race long, then it says like 8%. But 16 is a bit more. I could be dramatic now and would say, oh my god, the forecast is double as usual.
Whoa.
But it's...
Pim Groenewegen, the last hard runner to pit, and there we go. Now the whole grid's on mediums.
Oh my god, wait, let me check that tire. Oh yeah, full grid is on mediums. Well, Verni's crashed on hard, so it kinda ruins the...
I would expect the safety car to come in this lap. Let's see. Though I'm not sure if this is the first or second lap after starting. Yeah, this is the first. Oh, it is coming in.
Yep, safety car on his lap.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
So it is coming in this lap. This time Lucas Derksen leads. It's actually Aston Martin 1-2 now. And can we talk about how Nikos Alfiadis somehow finds himself in third now after being last after about was it, lap 7 or so? That's just how quick some safety cars can change a race. Obviously they are in a PC with each other, so they are definitely going to tell each other when they're going. Oh, he's going already. Very early.
Yeah,
But you can see,
is
you
like
can definitely see that Ryu knows, because look at the gap they've pulled to both cars behind them. Nikos Alfiadis has already been overtaken by, oh my goodness, and there's
Dark's nearly
chaos all
bonking
around.
there.
Yeah, well, Hubert Pawlikowski had to slow down because he had to let Nikos Alfiadis by because he overtook him before the timing line. And technically, Milan Derksen did the same. There you go, Hubert's now got a 5-second penalty for, well, ignoring yellow flag. I wouldn't fully blame him, but I think Milan would have to have a 5-second penalty now as well. The game hasn't given it to him, but I think he should have it because he overtook under what is technically still yellow.
Yep.
And considering that we stated in the rulebook that if rules are not specified, the regular rules of the Formula 1 rulebook, the FIA rulebook even, apply, that would mean that on a restart like this, you're not allowed to overtake until the timing line.
And look at that Radu getting attacked by Oli Veldman. It's really close. Going into the check-in. Both had similar speeds.
Are they gonna go side by side? Are they gonna dare to get a little closer? Yes, they are. Both managed to make it out unscathed. No big time loss.
And Luke joined us in. Is trying to gain some positions on Pim Granafagen, who's also... Oh yeah, he's also a bit in the back. He was in P4 some laps ago. Pim Granafagen also getting 3 seconds on multiple runnings. Okay, yeah. I know.
Thou hath acquired multiple wrongdoing. I mean, plenty of wrongdoings.
Exactly.
Thou shalt be awarded with an increment of total time equaling to 3. I don't know what kind of term I'm supposed to use there. I'm trying to find an adjective that describes seconds, but I don't know.
Yeah.
An increment of 3 units of time specified to be the... Oh wait, hold on. I have somewhere a piece that describes exactly what a second is, and but I don't.
On Milan Derksen beating his brother in the battle of the fastest lap for now. Ole Veldman going past Nikos Alfiadis. This guy is flying.
Yeah.
Wait, is he still on his old mediums? I wonder. Ole Veldman. I have to check on my telemetry.
After it.
Oh, it says it's Chris Lawrence. Okay, that's weird.
must have been a number thingy then.
Yep. And no, it's new mediums. It's new mediums. So, as Ole Veldman started on mediums his race, this means he's doing another stop. But the probability for rain has gone back, actually. It's now 15%, not 16 anymore. Oh, I have some controller drift, stick drift, I think. My camera just changed. Oh, inside Afalasi just overtook Luke Toyn? No, wait. Luke Toyn tried to overtake Afalasi, and Afalasi got the position back for a moment. So it looked like...
Oh, and Luke gets himself more penalties. I think I need to, now that we know the whole grid is on... Oh, wow, okay, that was one launch on the straight from Luke, but, well, wasn't fully deserved.
Yeah, oh!
When he gets a penalty. Oh, and...
Nikos Alfiadis found a way to get the position back, but he... Oh, okay, he gave it back.
He loses it on the exit.
I think he gave it back, so...
Oh, hold on. Oh, never mind, I thought Saeed was gonna get a stellar exit there. Didn't really happen, unfortunately.
And Brian Shibalash falling into the pit lane. Is it a retirement? Doesn't look like. He's not pressing that retire button. And it's not on... Oh. Balash might get overlapped. Inside Evalasi, using his ERS, but he doesn't have any. And Balázs Branicki is now fleeing from the blue flag.
He's no longer in that blue flag zone at
Oh,
least.
Side of Evalasi spins into the chicane. Really interesting one on the grass. Only fails his burnout.
I was about to say, it's not a good idea to fully spam your throttle. There's a medium traction control for you. It would have definitely gone into more burnouts if he was in third gear. And he's gonna go straight towards the wall. Ooh, he manages to burn out to keep himself out of it there. But that was a very clumsy entry to the corner to begin with, and he's just gonna, yeah, straight up not take the corner.
Be careful on your throttle.
Careful, after you spin, your tires are like hot potatoes. They could kill you at any moment. And he just spun again. Yeah, okay. Oh, say, don't drive backwards!
En Pim Groenewegen. Overtaking
I think
Dominic
he needs to
Kuchen.
learn to not spam his throttle, because whatever he's doing is not working. Dominic Kuchen's just gone past Pim Groenewegen, or was it the other way around?
No, other way around.
Whatever it is, they're
Pim
side by
Groenewegen.
side. Oh, and he goes off, Pim goes off. He's gonna have to give that place back, unless he was actually genuinely forced off.
He isn't giving it back.
Okay, the track is getting a bit sunnier,
Yeah.
so it is definitely not gonna rain.
Yeah, 14% rain forecast. Probability, whatever you want to call it. And Luke Toynesen is going off track there for the overtake.
What on earth is Say doing?
I don't know.
He just half spun himself into the wall on the pit entry and then broke the marker board.
Oh, you're tired.
Oh,
and
well,
if
at
you
least he
look back on the
retired.
camera of Branicki Balázs, you see a green car coming from behind. But Balázs is already last. Because...
Oh wow, I can do looking back now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, I forgot I disconnected my wheel so I can actually look back.
And he
There
got
you
blue
go,
flags.
he's ghosting now, so he's got blue flags.
Yep.
But again, in this game, it's just better to just keep driving. Yeah, well, unless you're sensical and you like a bit of realism and you don't really care, then yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he's just gonna let people through.
There was one race we drove without ghosting in this league, and we didn't even drive the full race without ghosting. We drove 2 turns or 3 turns without ghosting. From then on, it was always enabled. It was Silverstone Season 0.
Oh yeah, that was chaos.
If you wanna know what happened there, go on to our YouTube channel. It is
I don't wanna
for Twitch
rewatch what
viewers.
happened there. I don't even know if I was involved in anything.
For Twitch viewers, it is in the channel description, I think. And oh, we see Milan Dirksen going past Rio Montano.
Interesting.
So he just retired from Long Cup.
Thought he had 2 more races left. Bro, really just okay? Yeah, I see. Is that really? He didn't just like driver tier 1 everyone. He just at everyone, everyone. All right. Ooh, what the? A 5-second penalty for Lepidatu for corner cutting. That's a bit strange.
Yep.
Must
I
have
wonder
gone
whether
straight
you
off
can do
turn
this.
1 then.
I think he just gone straight in turn 1.
That's the only way you could cut at the place where he cut. So Ola Feldman's now the only person without any penalties, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm
clean
getting
driver.
big lag for some reason.
I didn't.
Ola Feldman, let's see, he is outside of Milan Dirksen's penalty window. He's inside Rios, so he would be 4th at the moment, but if he can go a little faster, he could
Okay, so Said retired but still open to protest. Interesting. I'm unsure if you see that. I think if you go
This
into
is
the...
like this is basically like walking into your boss's office, throwing his favorite mug on the ground, then saying I quit. Pim Groenewegen. Oh, and Dominic's going around between turns 2 and 3. Hopefully he is careful, unlike Saeed. Seemingly he is.
Rio Montano.
Oh, he definitely is a lot more.
He's a bit closer to...
Ola Feldman's kind of struggling with not having any DRS compared to all the guys in front of him. Well,
Yeah.
I would say having DRS, but they don't. But Ryu does now because he was within the 1 second mark when they got to the DRS timing. Point.
Yeah.
But Ryu's used a lot of his ERS, which is strangely uncharacteristic for him, I must say. Okay, I see. The two last DRS zones both use the same detection point. That's again that weird situation where, just like in Hungary, where if you get DRS in the first zone and overtake, then you're ahead, but you still have DRS.
Yep. It was Hungary. I was just thinking, wait, wasn't there another track that had this situation?
Yeah, that was at least Hungary and Mexico.
Yep.
Mexico has that between turns 1 on the main straight and between turns 3 and 4. That's that zone that uses the stadium detection zone, which in my opinion is a pretty stupid detection zone anyway.
And I drove F1 2021 yesterday again. And I think
I hope you like the curbs.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, I remember.
They're
Austria.
especially deadly in that game.
Yeah.
If
Austria.
you thought the curbs in this game liked killing you, then you haven't played F1 2021 yet.
Yes. And I played a track that Sochi. And there's a thing, it's the only track that had this in the recent F1 games. Because usually if you have this DRS enabled this lap, then you couldn't use the DRS in the next zone yet.
Oh yeah, the detection zone at Sochi for the first DRS zone is after the timing line, so you can use DRS almost immediately.
Yeah, like if you're 1 second behind, under 1 second behind the guy in front, at the end of lap 2, you can already use the DRS on the start-finish straight at the beginning of lap 3. Unless you pull a Dominic and spin last corner, but... Yep. Okay, there's...
Oh, the Feldman struggling to keep up. Lucas Derksen's got himself more penalties. And that's gonna hurt his chances now. Because at this pace, Milan Derksen will win the race.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just some quick maths in my head. I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious considering they're each 1 second away from each other and there's a 2 or 3 second gap between each.
And Lucas Derksen in P2 then. So it would be again a Derksen one too.
What the? No, Lucas would drop behind Hubert. Because he has 3 more seconds of penalty than Hubert.
Oh yeah, P3 then.
And the good news for Milan is he's catching Hubert and he's getting DRS on the straight. Must have caught him just in time then. The good news is for Milan, I mean, he probably won't notice, but he has a bit more DRS than Hubert. He's gonna have to try and push the... Oh, okay, interesting. Normally, if you were outside of a second, you'd slam the ERS going towards that detection zone, so just so you could have that little benefit. But
Milan doesn't.
Everyone likes all tricks. Maybe Milan likes to win the race the hard way. You never know. Those curbs at the final chicane, any game, they've always been horrible.
I don't know why they put sausage curbs there.
I mean, obviously to prevent people from going way too fast there, but yeah. I mean, it technically has the wished effect, but people are still trying to take them as fast as possible, and that's kind of dangerous. They need to come with a new measure for this type of stuff.
And Branički Balaš made a mistake, I think.
Yeah, I think he did. Fully able
Maybe
to
it was
see.
Pim Grunnevichen.
Okay, Olaf Feldman has caught Ryu a little in the last lap. So he is slowly approaching, it seems.
But I wouldn't recommend Balaš Branički retiring from the race because
I mean, if someone in front of him retires, they could still scrap up a point.
Yep. But it would have to happen until lap 33.
You never know, actually. Let's quickly switch onto Pim Groenewegen here, because he's right behind Dominic Coogan.
Yep.
The problem with him is Dominic has actually become a bit of an ERS merchant lately, so... Pim's just absolutely slammed his ERS down to 0.
Oh!
Oh, went into the wall! And Dominic was out of the race. I caught that one perfectly from behind on the straight, and there we go. That's what I was just talking about with Branički Balaš.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
The unfortunate thing for him is he's lapped down, so he's never gonna get any higher, really. But well, he is gonna get a point.
Yep. He will get a point on his final race.
Blessing for Olaf Feldman especially, because now Olaf Feldman has a chance of winning this race.
So unless this was desync, then Groenewegen.
It's, to me, from the angle from behind I got on the straight, it just looked like Pim was merging slightly left.
Yeah. I've seen the front angle,
so and didn't realize Dominic was still there.
Yeah.
Even though you have the massive red arrow on your screen. I mean, yeah, it is pretty shit sometimes, but hey. Ola pits. Got a bunch of people staying out. Lucas is into the pits. Okay. We got... Lucas has had a 5-second penalty, which he's just served, so...
Good for him.
Slightly smart, if he can stay ahead of Olaf Feldman, that is, or get more than 3 seconds ahead of him.
Yep.
Otherwise, yeah, it's not really gonna help. But yeah, either way, if he didn't serve this 5 seconds, he would have most likely been screwed anyway, so...
And also there's a strategy called... There's also a strategy called squeezing your opponent, so... If he gets into the battle with Olaf Feldman, you can try squeeze him a bit, but not pushing off, and it might cause a time penalty for Olaf Feldman. It would be a strategy.
Yeah, it would be, but unfortunately, those penalties can be removed if proven that they were pushed off.
Yeah, I mean squeeze.
So the strategy doesn't always work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It really depends on how it actually ends.
But I mean, on corner entry or for example, corner entry, if you go there and make it close, Pim Groenewegen gets time. And if you make it close for the other driver from behind, in this case it would be Olaf Feldman, this guy. And then Olaf Feldman would have a hard time hitting the curb.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Lom Cup strikes again.
Yeah.
But here comes actually the most impressive thing. Rio Montano's mediums are now 24 laps old.
Well, and
somehow Rio's managed to carry these things for 24 laps and then doesn't pit for new ones.
His tires are at 55%. That's incredible. And my voice is incredible too. Oh, telemetry is doing weird things right now. It's showing that Balaš Branički is some laps behind, 80,000 to be exact.
80,000 laps behind.
Oh, 95 we had for a moment.
I was gonna say, bro never started the race. Bro's still living in last season.
Yep. And safety car's coming in this lap. So, time to set a Twitch marker for me.
So yeah, Lom Cup strikes again with that late race chaos, and we're gonna get 2 laps of racing again. Hey, where have we seen a restart with 2 laps of racing left? Where have we seen that before? Here we go, final corner. Ooh. Well, look, this one is Shibalash, and Europalakowski is going. Milan responds.
Oh, we
Ryu
got some
doesn't respond
overtakes
as well,
before
but
yellow.
Ryu, look, Ryu's playing the team game, he's letting his teammate through.
And Ole Feldman is getting attacked by Luke Toynison behind, so this is giving a big advantage to Lucas Derksen in terms of winning.
And Luke Tennyson gets through, and Ole Feldman, well, I would have been aggressive if it was me there, but he thinks sensible if it doesn't attack Ryu too hard. He's probably going to dive bomb him here. No, okay, wow. Real sensible driving here, but then again, his tires are 25 laps old, so they are absolutely nowhere. And Lepadata is just kind of nowhere.
Oh, and Ole Feldman is trying to get past Rio Montano here into the chicane, and there is the cut. But it is a penalty for Pim Granavegen behind.
Instead,
and Ole Feldman is now behind
I was about to say, Pim is definitely going to dive. Pim is definitely that kind of guy. So unfortunately, not pitting has not worked out for Ryu. He's lost, what is now, 5 positions, and 4 positions in the span of, well, literally less than a lap.
Yep, and Lucas Derksen is now charging for the on-track win. Kubikowski gets 3
penalty.
seconds.
He already had 2 more seconds than Lucas anyway.
So that's a guaranteed P3 for Lucas Derksen.
But keep in your mind, Luke Tennyson has 12 and Ole Feldman has no penalty. So if he stays within 3 seconds of Lucas Derksen here, he could still win the race.
And Lucas Derksen going for the win!
Lucas!
Collisions!
Into the wall! And Lucas goes round! Collision with Europalakowski cost them both, and now Milan Derksen leads the race!
Whoop.
Well, that happened. It was a very weird argy-bargy moment there between them. It kind of looked like we're just kind of bumping each other into the wall. Now, I would say Hubert's only possible defense he would ever possibly be able to use is that it was one of those situations where they touched each other and he was like constantly getting pulled right despite steering left. But hey, we will have to see what this one is. And with Milan on all tires, I'm going to highly anticipate Ole Feldman is going to end up winning this race because Luke Tennis has 12 seconds of penalties and there's no way he's going to do that.
Yep, I think
they're coming towards the final corner now. Luke Tennis is going for second! No, never mind, he has more penalties. Luke Tennis there with a final lap overtake comes home for the on-track win, but Ole Feldman wins in Canada!
What a race!
Rio Montano still on the podium somehow!
And where's Lucas Derksen going? From P8 to P6.
6.
So his qualifying position is also his finishing position, but I think...
In the end, the soft runners didn't really gain too much on the top 3 medium runners.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Spicy Report channel in about... I give it 70 seconds.
Yeah. Ole Feldman also driver for the day.
He's off one. He was pretty far back.
Oh, sorry, yeah, telemetry, no? Chris Lawrence won the race.
Oh, yeah, Chris Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah, because my telemetry is showing. I'ma hop into... oh no, I won't do. Right now, Yeah.
Chaos. Everywhere. But Ole Feldman comes home for that first elusive victory. It was looking like it was going his way at first, then it all went away from him, and then it's all come spiraling straight back into his face.
And here he is on the podium.
Pick up the trophy.
Pick up the trophy. There he is. Put it to the sky. And in P2, there is Milan Derksen.
I'm pretty sure this is genuinely McLaren's first victory in Lom Cup since Lucas Derksen.
Yep. And Milan Derksen in P2 for the Williams, and Rio Montano is in P3 for another podium after winning last race.
And what's that I heard Lucas say about outperforming Milan in almost every race?
Well, didn't age good. Then there are a lot of penalties. Oh my god.
Milan Derksen, Rio Montano, Jure Palakowski, Luke Teunissen then ahead of Lucas Derksen, meaning the championship gap closes a little in this race, even if it is by just 2 points. Lucas Derksen in 6th. Nico Sanfiatis picks up a bunch of good points. Pim Groenewegen. Lepeda Turado picks up points, and then, yeah, Branički Velas, he does pick up that final point. Remember, Lucas Derksen gets the final
has
point
a B
for
safety
fastest
rating.
So there we go. Commentators cursed a lot of people today, quite clearly. It had mixed effects for people. Commentators cursed someone into spinning, and commentators cursed someone into crashing, I'm pretty sure, and commentators cursed someone into getting points.
Yep.
So yeah, Bella's just gonna be like, hey, can you do that more often?
And okay. I'm just hopping into the Aston Martin team radio channel.
Now let's go there, see what's
Hello. We are in the Aston Martin team radio channel. We are live.
Hola.
Hola. The American who's actually Mexican, Rio Montano.
Podium.
Yep. Podium and Lucas Derksen. What happened there?
I would have won if this game wasn't that bad, bro.
I mean, you are at Canada, so picking up penalties is a super easy thing to do.
Yeah, but you were also at penalties, and I had a 5-second penalty for like no reason. So if that could be removed, and then I went into the pits during safety car, and from my knowledge, you are not allowed to serve penalties during safety car.
No,
but the game did today, so
that's why I'm gonna correct you. You're allowed to serve penalties, time penalties, but not drive-throughs.
Yep.
And also technically not stop and goes, but those don't exist in this game. So
okay, for some reason, Racing Tools decided to nuke the half of the lineup. I have to do this again. Then I can post or say any championship standings. Yeah, I gotta pull them out here. Oh, there are a lot of reports. I get a lot of pings. Ping pong.
Aha! Let's have a little look-see at it. Oh dear God! A ticket has been opened.
Okay. Ferrari Ruffled Spring. Is he even driving still? I don't know.
No.
Yeah, okay, Chris Lawrence. We can put that. Oh
Chris
wait.
Lauren.
Oh, I was in season 3. That's why. That's why the half of the grid was nuked.
Alright, let's see.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
here
now
it was.
it's correct. Okay. Standings. Okay, it even. Oh my god. Okay.
Wait, where the fuck did the retired driver role come from?
See, Saeed probably made it.
No, he doesn't have it, but guess what? I'm
Oh.
gonna give it to him right now. Retired driver. He's already taken his own driver tier 1 role away. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna put retired driver on tgis as well, since he drove 1 race.
Thank you. Wait, no, this race never happened.
Now we're
What race do you
literally
mean?
the staff team is literally now just the trifecta of retired drivers. With varying amounts of races and success. Wait, why does Ole Feldman have such a weird color? Oh, editor, okay, fair enough.
Oh, I can fit that in Discord.
Right, where do you end up without that 5-second penalty? Do you win?
Second.
Sucks. I would have
So-
won if that game physics weren't that bad, bro.
Oh, hold on, we have an onboard from Dominic here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I can say some standings here. Lucas Derksen still leading the championship, 205 points. in
Then
front
it's a 10
of.
points gap now, but I don't know which kid did even vote for Canada, bro.
I did not vote for Canada.
All of you.
Luke
Okay,
Dynison.
Or, I don't know.
Luke
Where's the
Dynison,
calendar vote again?
149 points. No, 194 points. Anyway.
It was the
Hugo
calendar vote was
Pawlikowski,
definitely
P3,
shorter.
162. So championship battle is still open.
Let me see. Google. Bullshit. I don't know. Google Forms.
And next race is the first race that Lucas Dirksen can theoretically decide the championship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I
let
won
me
the
win in
race, I
Mexico.
would have. If I won the race, I would have easily won the championship in Mexico.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, team physics.
So you need to gain 15 points on Toynison next race. Good luck.
Yeah, and Ryu wanted to win the race, so then it's not gonna be possible.
So,
Oh, so I'm just him.
for example, if
We'll have to see. It depends on the situation you're in.
so if Luke Toynison is P5 or worse, Dirksen only has to win the race. If Dirksen is P2, then Toynison would have to be P9 or worse. Or Lucas Dirksen has a fastest lap in P2. Then Toynison would have to be in P8 or worse. If I didn't fudge up the math here. Yeah, I didn't. Perfect. Okay, then thank you to the stream for everyone for watching. Bye bye.
Oh man, I could have made a reference to the Ocon Gasly crash because the
What the fuck did?